My next guest has created one of, I think, the best characters on TV. Eliza Minnelli agrees, by the way. She's on 24, and she plays Chloe, and here's a look at her in action. Wow, wait a minute. Please welcome Lynn Rajskub. Welcome to the show.
Hi, thanks.
Thank you for being here. Was that that's something new? That's new stuff?
Yeah. Could you figure out what was going on from that?
Yeah, she's got to go to his house now because Henderson is up to no good.
Yeah, he's a bad guy.
Oh, I know.
I don't even know what I was saying.
Yeah.
I was watching that.
Hey, it's really great to meet you. I mean what I said in the intro. I think you've created one of the cool characters on TV right now.
Thanks.
I really mean it.
That's really cool.
I have not had appointment TV in a long time. This is like appointment TV for me. I can't wait for it to come on.
That means you make an appointment and you go home and you watch it.
Yeah, and
I know that.
I have it on TiVo, so in case anything happens.
And Liza Minnelli likes it too?
Liza Minnelli loves 24. Do you believe?
Cool.
Yeah, I mean, let me tell you, a couple of weeks ago, the TVs were out in my building. She came over here and we watched it in the office here.
You
just
did
so that
not?
we could. Yeah, two of us, like schmoes, sitting there. It was great. It was great.
Yeah, I can't even believe I'm on it, I started out as annoying. I thought I was going to get killed, and then here you go, 3 years later.
They've changed your character considerably, because the beginning of the year, you started out having some fun with Spencer.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
they had you.
Little office romance.
So there's another facet
and
of
I said, get out of my bed.
That's right.
It was kind of like saying, I love you, That's,
well,
that's the best I can do.
For Chloe, that's I love you, yes.
She has some personal problems.
You think? What do you think? What do you think the personal problems are?
She's just awkward. She doesn't know how to talk to people.
Not so. Yeah, I love. Would you make that face when you look up from your computer screen and you have that face on, that disdainful look at people you have? Yeah, there it is. That was it. Yeah. Tell me where you're from. Tell me a little bit about yourself, would you?
I'm from the Detroit area. I grew up in the suburbs.
Yes. You a Red Wing fan?
Yes. I don't really watch any sports at all.
Okay,
is that wrong? Is that so wrong?
No, my buddy plays for the Red Wings, so I always, whenever.
Oh, he does?
Yes, Chelios.
But of course I say go Red Wings. Wait, they're hockey, right?
Yes, they're hockey, right.
Good.
They brought it, and from what I read.
And the Super Bowl was in Detroit. See, I know things.
Yeah,
I know all about it.
Yeah. Were you always wanted to be an actress, or you started? Wait, didn't you start? You wanted to be a performance artist? Am I right?
Well,
some crazy.
It's been a long, hard road. I did acting as a child. My first part was as an Oompa Loompa in the children's. My first part was as an Oompa Loompa in the children's theater. I played Raggedy Ann. Those were some of my hard-hitting roles.
Yes,
and,
memorable.
I didn't want to go to college for acting for some reason, but then I didn't want to get a job, and then all of a sudden it was time to go to college, so I went to art school.
I see. And now, but tell me about this performance art thing.
Yes, then I started painting, and then I started doing performance art.
What is performance art? Because
Well, see, that's the thing. It's like when you're doing a sculpture or a painting, it's like beyond sculpture and painting,
I still don't understand.
I don't think I really understand
Did they watch
it either.
you sculpt? Is that the performance art?
No, it's like, if that apple was a sculpture, then you would go like, what's the apple thinking? Or what's beyond the apple?
Oh, I see. It gets a little...
yeah, like a girl would dress in a body sock from head to toe and just go down a couple flights of stairs, and then we would critique it. The movement of the sock, the shape of the stairs.
So what happens, though? What happens when this transforms?
One guy taped his privates back and put makeup on, and that was his piece.
No, all right. So we got.
I know, it was weird, you guys.
Yeah, but what happens is that because people start laughing at it. Am I right?
Yeah. So I was doing performance art, and then I started making fun of performance art. But somewhere in there, you know what it is? Somewhere in there I was taking myself seriously, and it was funny, but I didn't know it was funny. And then I realized I was doing comedy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, it's great. No, I love it. I love it because I think what's interesting is so many people come on the show and you find out how did they end up where they are. It's interesting to me.
I wish I could explain one of my pieces, but they don't even really make sense to me. There was something with a bowl of jelly beans, and I tied my foot to the ceiling, and the jelly beans were just out of my reach. And Did a monologue about how my husband left me there all day. You know, it's like 18.
Yeah. Well, listen, whatever you did, it paid off because, you know, now you're on, really, I think it's the greatest show on TV. I really do.
Pretty exciting.
Oh, I do. So you live in L.A.?
Yes, I do.
And have you been there? How long have you been out there?
I've been there for 10 years.
Did you right away get lucky? No, you had to go through what everybody else goes through there, right?
Yeah.
As far as supporting
I went
yourself?
door to door with my headshot.
You did.
I said, "Aren't I cute? Wouldn't you like me on your show?" Slam. You know, I slept with a few people. It's hard.
Yeah. Hey, you got to do what you got to do. Got to do what you got to do. Did you odd jobs? You worked at the Beverly Center, right? That's.
Yeah, I worked at the movie theater as an usher, taking tickets, and I got told that was a hard job to get. I had to come back like 3 times, but
to get the job for ticket
yeah, and I was taking tickets, and I got told I wasn't concession stand material.
Why are people picking on you?
I don't know. I tried to get a job as a bagger at the grocery store, and the guy said, "Hit the road." He took one look at me and said, "No."
What?
So can I apply?
All right. So do you know that every week I do 24-24?
Yes, I've heard.
You've heard it? Yeah, today I give away. We won today, or whenever I did it. Now I'm forgetting when I did it. Well, I try to get it under 24, so I can sometimes 22.
22 is the best.
But I like it to have. Really, what's great is you can do 22. You get it to 22, and then you go. After you finish, you go 2, 1. And then you really look cool, you know.
Really interesting.
Yeah. You want to?
Well, I might be able. I had an idea where I could do your show in 24 seconds, and I think I could do it in. Is your best time 22?
Yeah, 22.
I'd like to try for 21.
You want to do Tony's show in 21? Look, we got we have a. Here, why don't you? We don't have a little water. Well, how about a little water?
I know. I got all nervous to do it. I got all choked up.
Can I give you an apple?
Don't try to throw me off my game.
Okay, all right. So this is.
I'm not going to do it with the apple in my mouth.
This is my
part of the deal.
This is my show in 21.
Yes.
Or 24. We'll give you 24. Let me give you 24. And if you break the record, you break the record.
Okay.
Because the graphic's already made.
Am I being too big for my britches? Do you think I can do it? I think I can do it.
My money's on you. All right. You ready? Put 24 seconds on the clock. Here we go. And go.
Tony gave the audience all his favorite things like bread, Purell, Metamucil, T-shirts, newspapers, and iPods. Then Extravaganza caller answered a question and won some money. Liza Minnelli came on and sang Our Love Is Here to Stay, and then gave away chocolate and manicure kit. Tony cooked broccoli rabe with sal from Patsy's, and then my co-star Roger Cross, who plays Curtis on 24, gave away DVDs. The big surprise was Tony's son Mark in a giant box, and the show ended with Tony singing my favorite things.
She broke the record. Yes, she did. 21. Hey,
I didn't practice.
You didn't even practice.
No.
Did you,
heart's beating.
Did you see that show?
I gotta check my heart rate.
That's pretty good. That show sounded pretty good.
Yeah.
That show sounded pretty good in 21 seconds.
Not bad.
Hey, listen, 24 airs Monday nights on Fox, and Marilyn, this is just a pleasure. So great to meet you.
Nice to
Thank
meet
you for
you.
coming. Please come back. I wish you all the luck in the world. We'll be right back.